I still remember that freezing November night like it happened yesterday. Little Mia, just 12, huddled against the wall of the Harrington Lux Hotel in downtown Chicago, staring through those massive windows at all the fancy folks in suits and sparkles, laughing over steak and wine while my stomach growled like a wild animal. I'd been scraping by on the streets for months after Mom passed, teaching myself to turn dumpster rhythms into melodies on imaginary keys. But that night, hunger made me bold or dumb, depending on how you look at it. So I stepped up to a group of smokers outside, voice shaking, and said, "Excuse me, I can play guitar if you'll spare some food." They froze for a second, then burst out laughing, this one lady in diamonds clutching her pearls like I was going to rob her, gasping, "Oh honey, look at those filthy hands. You probably think a guitar is just a stick with strings." And her husband, loosening his tie, wheezed, "Where's your family, kid? Running a scam around the corner?" It stung, bad, like salt in a fresh cut, but I held my ground, whispering, "My mom's gone, but she taught me everything, just one song, please." Their mockery echoed in my head as the doors swung open, and out came Victor Harrington himself, silver fox hair, suit worth more than a car, eyes that sized you up like a bad investment. "What's this racket?" he barked, and the pearl lady smirked. "This urchin wants to strum for scraps. Victor thinks she's some prodigy." He looked me over, lip curling. "My Gibson's worth a fortune. Girl, you touch it, you break it, you buy it." But desperation kicked in, and I darted past the guards, fingers brushing the strings for maybe 5 seconds, plucking a haunting riff that hung in the air like fog, raw and sad, stopping everyone cold until they yanked me back, Victor snapping, "Get this trash out before she steals something." I hit the sidewalk hard, cheeks burning, but spotted a flyer for the National Youth Talent Showcase, full ride for the winner, and thought, maybe, just maybe. That's when Sophia showed up, this waitress with kind eyes and calluses like mine, who'd swiped the security tape and watched my snippet on loop. She found me in the alley next night, sandwich in hand, saying, "Kid, that wasn't luck, that was fire." And we talked, her sharing how she dropped out of college after her dad died, scraping by serving the rich, seeing her old dreams in me. Against all sense, she snuck me in after hours, risking her job, and I played first tentative chords, then pouring out Street Echoes, a tune I'd made from city sounds and Mom's old lullabies, filling the empty ballroom with ache and hope. Victor caught us, of course, stormed in, face twisted, yelling, "You're fired, Sophie, and you, brat, get out." But I stood tall, heart pounding. "Let me prove any song you name. Against your golden boy, lie 'em if I nail it. Waive my entry fee for the showcase." He laughed cold. Beethoven's Fur Elise on guitar, punk one shot. I closed my eyes, fingers flying from memory, not perfect but alive, storming through like a rebel, yelling. His sneer cracked, muttering, "Raw." But something, before barking the deal, beat Liam or banish forever. Caused to him. Talent from the streets threatened his whole elite world, his control over who deserved the spotlight. We trained like warriors, Sophia smuggling food, library books on theory, me composing on napkins, inner fire clashing with doubt. Thinking, what if they're right? I'm just gutter noise. Liam lurked, taunting. Judges know me, Kittery the pity act. But his eyes betrayed envy, trapped in Victor's grip since his poor folks handed him over for funding. Sabotage hit hard. Victor spreading plagiarism lies about Street Echoes, calling child services to protect me while plotting to rig judges with grants. But allies rose. Journalist Max exposed it all. Liam defected with emails proving the fix, whispering, "He killed my love for music, didn't let him kill yours." Finals day, courtroom showdown. First, Victor's lawyers sneering, smear campaign. But Liam's recording boomed, Victor's voice hissing, "Make sure the rat doesn't place. He paid you plenty." And the judge slammed it down, freeing the truth. The hall buzzed, judges recused, crowd chanting, a played last, pouring soul into a wild Beethoven mashup, then unyielding, weaving in nods to crushed artists like old rival Nina, humming Mom's tune soft under the fury, notes crashing like waves against Victor's crumbling empire. Applause thundered, but I got Seconto, brilliant Amy, yet a special award for guts, audience roaring injustice till it felt like revolution. Victor slunk away, foundation crumbling under probes, his power play backfiring, cause he feared real talent appending his rigged game. Years on, I headlined Symphony Hall with Street Echoes orchestrated, funding my Echoes Foundation for Street Kids Instruments. Sophia runs it, Dr. Ellis mentors like she did me in that church basement. Victor? Giving cheap lessons in Jersey, irony biting hard. But here's the thing that nags: was it justice or just luck? Talent versus money. Who really wins in a world still stacked? If a starving kid strummed for scraps at your door, would you laugh or listen? Drop your thoughts below. Hot's fair and chasing dreams. Like, share if it hit home. Subscribe for more real tales that stick.